1, 2, 3, 4.
What's going on, my soul fam? It's Nessie here. Don't mind my messy hair. It's literally just me trying to grow it out. As you can see, the natural stuff is underneath and the relaxed bits are on top. So whatever. But that's not what this video is about. This time I'm going to see if I am able to explain to you guys how to apply for a music show over here in Korea. I've been to music shows before. I've been to M Countdown each time before me actually coming to Korea, each time that I've been on holiday to Korea, so that's 4 times now. But each time I've done that through the SM town holiday type thing, where you pay for a ticket, you get a tour, and then you're guaranteed entry into the music show itself. But not all of the music shows here in Korea have that kind of option. The main way to get into a music show here in Korea is applying via the fan club. It's also one of the most tedious ways, but if you have a basic understanding of how the progress works, it's actually not as hard as it may seem. So what I'm going to do is explain to you guys how to get onto a music show here in Korea. I'm attempting to go to Inkigayo to see Snooper, and I think this is going to be like their last live stage that they have for the Reign of Mine comeback. I'm going to have a go and see if I can get into the music show. The fan base for Snooper isn't that big, so it'll probably be easier than a group, say, like B1A4 or GOT7, or for sure BTS or EXO, which are almost impossible to get into. But I will walk you through the stages and we will go from there. Okay, so don't watch my dodgy filming skills, but this is the Snooper Fan Cafe. So if you want to go to a music show recording, this is for SBS's Inkigayo. They'll have an announcement like this. So on the 1st of January, on the first day, they are having a recording for Inkigayo. So they're just giving an explanation of what's going on. This information is the pre-recording, when you're going to go, or what time you have to be there, and when the actual pre-recording is. And this is for the live recording. So the main information, what you want to know is, well, first of all, you need to know the times and stuff, what times you need to be there. But also, you need to know what information you need to give. So for this, between these times, well, today is the 30th, between 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. You have to apply for on the special Inkigayo thread that they will open up on the menu here, and give the following information: your name, your full name, your date of birth, and your telephone number, contact details. So, for example, this person is Chae Hyung-eun. They were born, basic information. And now for the criteria, so they give priorities out, like first, second, third priority. So the first priority is people who have the mini album of that particular time, or the album. In this case, for Snooper, it's their 3rd mini album, Reign of Mind, and a melon download or music download of the main single, and they're part of the fan club. Okay, the second priority is if you have the album or the download, and then you're part of the fan club. And then the third priority is anyone else. So basically, you could actually go if you're not part of the fan club at all, but you are a fan of Snooper. It just means that you won't have priority. So if like 2 friends go, and one is a fan club member and they have the album, and the other is not a member and they don't have the album, but they just want to tag along because they want to see what it's like, basically the friend who has the album will get in before the friend who doesn't have the album, because they have to give priority to actual fans. That's just how it works. It's slightly more complicated for bigger groups. I was going to try and apply for the KBS Music Show Festival for B1A4, but the scenario was just so confusing, and already by the time 10 minutes had passed within the opening time, about 24 pages worth of applications were already put forward. So I was like, nope, forget that. I'm not going to do it. So they have all of that. So basically what you need to do is make sure that you come under one of those criteria. Basically you would, because you are a human being, so therefore you'd be able to go. And then when the time comes, you will have to go into the drop down menu for the particular music show. I will admit, it's useful if you know at least basic Hangul, that you can read what music show, but they will put down the date as well, so you can kind of work out which music show it's for. This is a Sunday, so it will be for Inkigayo. So then when the time comes, you will go on that drop down, and then that information that they require for at the top of the page, it will then you would then need to put it in this spot here, and then lock the thread. So then they will have a list of people. You will then need to go at the time, or before the time, realistically. I mean, they say that the cutoff point was, or the start of counting was 7:40 in the morning. My roommate advised me to actually get there for about 7 o'clock in the morning. So no late night New Year's celebrations for me, because I have to be at this place really early in the morning. But yes, so that's the actual registration thing for fan clubs. It's relatively simple, really. And I will admit, because Snooper aren't that well known of a group, I mean, they only got 6,000 fan club members, it would be easier to get into a music show recording for them than, say, BTS. But also note that when it comes to the live recording, they will allocate more space to more well-known groups. So do bear that in mind, that even if you get there and queue for hours at time, you may not get in. And that's going to be even poignant when it's freezing cold in January. But that's the basic registration. So let's see how I get on when I actually get there.